Hey guys, today I'm having a backpack review for you. What I'm wearing here is the Maxpedition Condor II bag. Let me turn around and give you a better view of this. Alright, now I'm going to go over some specs and the actual sizes of all the different compartments. Okay guys, I'm going to give you some specs on this pack here. The main pouch is 17.5 inches by 14 inches by 6.5 inches. The top front pouch is 5.5 inches by 9 inches by 2 inches. And then the bottom front pouch is 8 inches by 9 inches by 2.5 inches. The total room or storage space for your gear in this whole bag is 1,950 cubic inches, which is plenty. To be honest, plenty. I mean, depending on what you're doing, but for a day pack or maybe even an overnight pack, it is plenty of room. The Condor II, as far as price, Maxpedition's website shows $130 retail. I found it elsewhere for about $100 on average, give or take a couple dollars. The total weight on this is 47.8 ounces, which is just under 3 pounds empty. Very, very high grade materials on this whole bag, like all Maxpedition's gear. Very good ballistic nylon. They use name brand YKK zippers, all the way down to the Duraflex buckles. Very high quality, very, very nice nice stuff that makes up this bag. As well as having true paracord zipper pulls on it. Attention to detail here. The stitching is fantastic. I mean, everything about it just screams quality. This is going to last through a lot of abuse and use over the years. Okay guys, now we're going to go over some of the features of the bag. What you're looking at is the front here. First thing I want to mention is that this whole bag cinches up pretty tight. Right now the bag's still kind of new, so it's kind of flat. But, if I kind of stretch this out, it gets really wide. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. But like I said, because there's nothing in here right now, it's kind of compact and tight. But what's cool is as you add things to this, like I said, you can cinch everything down. You have straps on the side here, which you can see is attached from the back of this point here to the front. Okay, and this has adjustable straps and quick release snaps. Okay, so once this is filled out pretty good, you can snap these down and cinch them tight. Okay, so your bag is compact and it's not really flopping around. You don't have a lot of extra room, so things aren't moving. Okay, especially if you're going to be active, hiking, things like that. Besides having two straps like that on both sides of the bag, as you can see here, there's also a big Y strap in the front, as you can see. It's attached to the top. It's the same deal, which attaches actually to the front bottom pocket. Okay, so again, same exact deal. You got actually a D-ring here. You can cinch that down nice and tight, again, pulling everything together in the bag, just so it's not flopping around. But first, let's go over the front pockets here. To undo that, okay, the top pocket, double zippers on this. Open this up. You have just an empty spot. This is actually kind of cool. A lot of times there's too many organizers in pockets, and this is just a very basic empty pocket, and this would be ideal for anything you need to quickly gain access to. It's right on the front of the bag there. Maybe a first aid kit, maybe this is a good spot to put your tools, maps, compass, anything like that if you're adventure hunting. So it's just an open pocket, okay, a little half moon shape. And zip that up. The bottom pocket here, a little larger. You can see it's a square shape, or rectangle rather. Let's unzipper that up. That actually has a nice organizer space. Okay, you got some slots here for pencils or pencil style tools. You have a back pocket here, a smaller front pocket, and of course you can put everything in the front here, as well as attached here, a little thing for a key fob or something like that, or maybe you want to keep your compass on here, or whatever, just different options here. Let's zipper that bottom pocket up. So that's the front two pockets. By the way, besides, you can cinch everything down this bag. As you can see, there's PALS webbing, attachment points all over the entire bag. Both front pockets, the entire sides here, okay? It's just all over the place. You can really expand this bag if for some reason it was too small for what you needed. You can always, open it up and attach different things to it. Let's go over the inside. I actually have to unsnap that again to gain access to that main pocket. So opening up the main pockets, these actually, it goes down about, I'd say, a little bit more than halfway, as you can see here. from the top point. It does not open all the way down. It's kind of good and bad. It's good in the fact that anything you have inside the bag, you won't open it up and have everything fall out. But at the same time, it's nice always to have extra access. But same thing on both sides. And of course, you do have to, one inconvenience is you do have to unsnap all these to get, you know, these fully opened. But looking on the inside here, besides having your main pouch, and again, this is flattened down a little bit, but if I kind of push this open, you can see there's a lot of room down there. But on the back, you actually have another little compartment. Let me try to put this inside out a little bit. There we go. You can see that a little bit better. Okay, you have a mesh pocket, zippered. You can put maybe some of your toiletry type stuff in here. You know, soaps, shampoo, anything like that. I mean, you know, your personal sanitation items for when you're out camping and things like that. Or, you know, anything you want. It's really up to your imagination. But you do have a separate pocket up here, mesh, so you can see, you know, quick access to what you have in there. But that's right on top. And then, of course, you have, again, the main pocket, which is kind of deceiving in this picture, or this clip, because it really is a lot bigger than it looks. You can really put a lot of stuff in here. Again, I would suggest this to be probably a day pack, but I don't know, if you get pretty smart with packing this, you can probably make this a 2 or 3 day pack. But you might have to attach other things. What's pretty cool is that if I flip upside down here, you can see on the bottom you can attach a sleeping bag or maybe another smaller pack underneath this bag. Okay, a lot of room here to really extend this out far to accommodate a pack. So that's basically the you know, the front and the insides. Let's take a look at the straps a little bit. Again, more attachment points all the way down this strap. I do want to note that I had added a bladder to this hydration system. This is actually a Camelback bladder that's on the inside here. And I'll show you the back here. I'll show you how we did that. There's a back pocket. Okay, it just zippers. If we open that up, you can see that I have the Camelback bladder on the inside here. What's pretty cool is if you opt to not go with a bladder, or even if you did, there's Velcro on the back there, and when that actually allows you to have your concealed pistol or gun in there. There's a variety of pouches on the market. Maxpedition, of course, offers their own that actually you can attach on the inside there. You can put a magazine holder, you keep spare mags in there, or you can keep your gun hidden in there, whether you have the bladder pack, you know, or not. If you choose not to use the bladder, this is basically just more storage. So another pocket in the back. Now you can see here I have the hose of the bladder coming up through the top part here. And that's underneath here. This is actually Velcroed down. Okay. So you can feed your hose through there for the hydration system. And then so you know, if it's raining or something like that, it's not going to get all wet inside your bag. This whole strap just Velcros right down to cover it up. So I like that feature there. Let's zipper this back up here. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? On the straps, there's a connection point here on the front part that goes across your chest, which you could see in the beginning of the video. I have that cinched up. Again, just keeping everything really compact so it's not flopping around. In the past, I've used, you know, cheap JanSport bags and stuff like that for my outdoor adventures, and which is kind of rare. I mean, I don't spend a lot of times outdoors, but when I do, you know, it's I like to have a good piece of gear. But having something as simple as this, having a chest strap, it really helps. Not to mention, there's also a full waist strap as well, which I am also wearing in the beginning of this video. Again, just the importance of keeping everything nice and snug together. You have less fatigue when you're hiking and things like that, because it's not jolting around and bouncing around on you. So little things like that really make a big deal, and it really makes a difference. Again, you have two D-rings on the front here. You can, you know, snap a little cell phone holder or anything you want to, you know, have convenient on the front of your shoulder straps here. And of course, it also has the handle for, you know, easy carrying as well if you don't want to carry around your back. So I think I pretty much covered everything. Just, you know, there's a lot going on in this bag. I mean, at first glance, it looks kind of confusing. There's a lot of straps, a lot of things hanging off, but basically they're just all features to better the bag and to make it more more accessible, and you know, just they're better features. It really that's what really kind of sets this apart from having something as simple as like a JanSport. It really does make it sort of quote-unquote tactical, but they are very efficient and effective, you know, accessories to the bag. And of course, as I said before, totally top-grade materials. Everything on this bag, from the stitching, the double stitching, cross stitching, you know, the Velcro is name brand Velcro. The nylon is, it's just fantastic. You could really, I mean, you could beat the crap out of this bag. You're going to have it for a very, very long time. This happens to be one of my favorite colors. As I mentioned as well, this comes in a variety of different colors, but I happen to have the same foliage green cover for my tube here, so it just goes together great. This actually replaced my Camelback Hog, which I was using before this. A little bit more room in this bag, a little bit better features in my opinion, so I switched over, and I have not regretted it. I've only used this bag once so far, but I plan to get plenty more use out of it, and I plan to have it for many years to come. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I had fun making it. I definitely appreciate you, tuning in and watching. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a good day. Take care.